voice is clear.
No, Anil, we can't hear a single word.
Wait a minute.
Wait a minute, we could hear.
Ma'am, now voice is audible.
Yes, now it's better. Yeah.
We are watching TV, so a lot of MPs or MLAs are still a lot of money in there. So if take government, if the government use particular purpose to the so through money, how will that money will be used?
Okay, you're saying a lot of MLAs and people have money in their account, and if the government takes back that money, how will they use that money? Is that your question?
Yes.
Okay, go ahead, gentlemen. Who is this question for, Ritik or for Vishwanath?
Ritik.
Okay, for Ritik.
Ma'am, I didn't get the question.
So the question is, these days a lot of MLAs and political leaders have a lot of money in their house. Now, if the government has money, in a raid or something, once they find this money, how should they use this money?
Ma'am, they have a security deposit that that the government income tax holder, they already took the means they take the money, right? So after that goes to government issue and government bank. Ma'am,
Yeah, but what should they do with that money then? What kind of project should they put it in?
Ma'am, according to me or according to government, they should put.
According to you.
Acha. Ma'am, actually, in my point of view, India lacks in everything. So I can't choose a particular subject to improve because, ma'am, see, some metropolitan cities are there where metros are working, and some cities are there where metros are not working, and some are rich in farming, and some are they don't know how to do farming also. So, ma'am, it can't be specified into one particular place, ma'am. And
Okay.
ma'am, in some places roads are very good, and in some places roads are very bad, in bad condition. Some are also getting water, and some didn't get the water to sleep also. Ma'am, India doesn't have a particular reason or particular thing to we carry on.
But if that is the logic, then we cannot develop anything. Right? So choose one cause. If you had to choose one cause or one or two places that, okay, issues are there everywhere, but we have to start somewhere. So, okay, where will you
Somewhere.
start?
If we can say somewhere, then ma'am, I would suggest first of all the government should place some money in roadways, ma'am, because the roads are very bad in this condition. And now it was raining before some days. And the road conditions are getting worse day by day, ma'am. Only except the highways. Only highways are getting improved. But inside the highway, cities are not getting improved, ma'am. Ma'am, you can see the Logate road also. In our Punjab, Logate road. Ma'am, from 2 years, we are still traveling in the same road, and now it's developing, ma'am.
Okay, very good point. So you want to improve roadways. Anil, where have you gone? He's left somewhere. Something has happened. He had issues. I need one more student.
Ma'am, Wi-Fi.
Okay, Wi-Fi. Okay, Anil,
I lost
what is your
Wi-Fi.
question for Anil? Give your question for Vishwanath.
How the education was going on the present country? I mean, in India, a lot of youngsters there, but present, I mean, still, even we can't get Nobel prizes like that. What main reason for that?
Anil,
So
can you
why
please
are
repeat the
Indians
question?
not why are Indians not winning Nobel prizes and big accolades internationally? That is the question.
Why they are not winning, ma'am? Actually, many of them actually won Nobel prizes, but yeah, the number is very less. I know that, but definitely it is not. It is because maybe many of the students or maybe many of the the researchers are not quite interested in their field. This might be the one of the reasons, and if and they also think the one of the thing is also this, that because our government is also not investing in education right now, because they have also decreased the package for the education, and so many might have not be getting the proper research materials, or whatever they want for the particular research they might not be getting, and there are very less we can say research development areas where a person can research on a particular thing. So that's why maybe that is one of the reasons for this Nobel Prize thing.
Okay,
That's why
great.
they are not getting.
Fair enough. Thank you. Ritik, what is your question for Vishwanath first and then Anil?
Question. Okay, fine.
If your interviewer asks, Ritik, do you have any question for you? And you do this, no? That's it.
Ma'am, I was not knowing. I should also ask. Okay.
Everybody has to ask.
Ma'am, if he gets some kind of money, then what he will do? Ma'am, we all dream about a one thing, right? Uh, while going on a road, we'll get a suitcase full of money. Then what he will do?
Who
Imaginary
dreams
world.
about this? Class,
Uh,
please tell me.
Ma'am,
Who has
literally,
this
I dream
dream
about it.
apart from Ritik? I don't know anybody else who has this dream. Put your hand down. Sit properly first. What is this? Yeah,
Ma'am,
good.
actually,
Good. Yeah. Now continue.
so what he will do?
Uh, Vishwanath, what will you do? You'll go, you'll find one suitcase full of money. Please specify, is it dollars or pounds or INR?
Ma'am, it is INR, ma'am. We
INR.
live in India,
So
ma'am. We should not
also
think about that much
also
big. Okay.
also tell me how much money I will receive from that suitcase.
Full of, this suitcase is full of 2000 rupees note.
Full of to the means the amount, total amount of that.
Like to,
Let's say 1 crore
like to tell you,
Around 7 to 8 crores.
Okay,
Okay.
so first of all, I will never touch that suitcase because I am not aware that what inside that particular suitcase is. Even if I will see, I will rather contact a particular organization who can use it, or rather, I will say I will contact police about that, because if I will
Bro, that's black
even
money. No one will
that
ever
black,
judge
yeah,
you.
exactly, that is the black money, and that I have no right in that particular thing. And black money means thing which is something which is earned by not doing some good work, actually with some bad work. So I will rather give it to the government, and or I will not
Okay.
touch it.
Bro,
Okay,
government is
good.
using the money. You can see that, right? How government is
Actually, yeah.
using his money.
That is his answer,
To be,
Ritik. Why do you
yeah,
want him to steal that money? He doesn't want to steal. That is okay. Accept his
Okay, ma'am.
answer. Right? That is
Okay,
his thing.
okay.
Okay, what is your question for Anil? Hurry! We have 15 minutes.
Ma'am, Anil, ma'am, the NGOs are providing a lot of facilities for the people, right? So, ma'am, from the LPU also we are getting means from LPU also some facilities will be there. And if we get that opportunity to help them, but without any social advertisement, then means no one will take any photos or anything. It will be a private thing. We'll go help them and come by. And so, what's his point of view in that?
So
We should
Anil,
help them or not? We should
Anil,
help them or
Ritik is asking if there is no media, no publicity, no awareness campaign, uh, and there is a social cause, would you still help them or would you want all of these things?
Ma'am, I definitely that means the NGOs are giving some money, so that me to research purpose like that.
Yeah, for some whatever their philanthropy is, girl child or roads or hunger or education, whatever it is. But if there is no media, would you still be helping them?
Uh, Ma'am, definitely we can do, ma'am. Firstly, we have to pick, if that I like to help the people. So firstly, I will the people who are interested in different uh, plays or games which different purpose. If suppose some entrepreneurs are there, so I help to those purpose to the society
Okay.
to develop.
So your voice is breaking, Anil, but what he's saying is that yes, he would help, especially if there are entrepreneurs or people like that who want to give back to society. That will be a big yes. So good job, Anil. Thank you. Vishwanath, what is
Thank you,
your
ma'am.
question for Ritik?
Ritik, actually, I want to ask about. Actually, where do you live, Ritik?
Orissa.
Odisha.
Odisha. And
Yeah.
so tell me something about Odisha because I have heard quite a bit about Odisha and about its religious place. So and also about those cyclones which used to come regularly in Odisha. So I would love to hear about it from you.
The Odisha is the last holy place to visit after the five dhams. You right? You know, right? Five dhams.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. So it's always told that in the Odisha is the last place. Means after you complete the four dhams, you should always visit the last dham for your mental peace.
Okay.
And it's been always a holy place. And actually in Odisha you can find all of the things. Means if you are a lover of nature, then
Yes.
here the most beautiful places and the most nature lovers na, here you can come and enjoy by
Can
the
you please
side of lake.
name some places?
Yes, here you can come to Nilgiri, okay,
Okay.
or you can come to Pipili.
Okay.
Means inside the Odisha, some places are there. Pipili, one places is there, and you can come to Baripada.
Okay.
Okay, and the most and see the Bhubaneswar is one of the smart city. Here you will get all kinds of facilities, but the prices will be a little bit high. So that's why it's a smart city and it's the capital of Odisha. So you are getting right what I mean to
Okay.
say.
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
Here all the
So
infrastructure and sense infrastructure things are very great. Okay,
yeah,
and
so actually
huh,
my the next question is this that how they used to recover from the cyclones. Actually, I have heard that in Mumbai also it came, and I think in coastal areas of Gujarat it came last year too. So they were
huh.
not able to manage their how to recover from it. But Odisha actually is very good at it. So how they used to manage it? Can you?
Yes, actually our CM is very educated in that all senses, and he keeps the security fund for everything, for every
Okay.
difficult situation. Till now, we haven't faced any. Means
Okay.
literally, I am saying our CM is very good at managing things.
Okay.
Okay.
So
Well,
Wait. I'll have to cut you short because we are at 9 minutes left, and I want him to ask Anil also, and then I have to give you feedback really quick. So, Anil, are
oh
you
yes.
still there? Oh, yes. Vishwanath,
Yes, ma'am.
what's your question for Anil?
Anil, actually, I would love to know about your family. And that's all I want to know.
Sure, definitely. I'm a middle class family. So my father is a farmer, and we have 4 members in the family: mom, dad,
Yeah.
me, and sister.
Okay.
Uh, my father is a farmer. My father grows plants like tobacco and like paddy and red
Okay.
grams, like different types of 3 to 4 types of crops we
Okay. That's
will crop.
very good.
Okay.
That's very good. So,
Is your
Anil,
sister? Go ahead.
do you think tobacco is bad for human beings?
Just repeat once again.
Do you think tobacco is bad for us, like the youngsters and the old men's also? Like they use, I think tobacco is put it inside the cigarettes also and in some weed type of things. So, do you think it is good for humans?
It's help for some people, and it's mostly it is bad for the humans because a lot of youngsters also addicted to cigarettes, like different
Yeah.
drugs or
One of
something.
my friend is also addicted to it.
Okay.
But
So
some good
while it is addictive, so is liquor, and so is pan, and so is all of these things. But it's a means to an end. So that was a good question, and it was a good answer. Uh, Now, before we finish, I want to give. So I'm cutting you short, which is very mean on my part, but I'm doing this because I want to give you feedback. First, in the first round, we had who did we have? Mujahid. Mujahid, if I'm not wrong, right?
Yes,
Uh,
ma'am.
yeah, and he went like this throughout, talking, right? So this was something I forgot from the first round, so I wanted to bring it up. Do not do this. Second, here, Ritik has a very, very sweet, adorable sense of what can I say, comic sense, and also very endearing, likable quality. But you can't sit like this, right? And
Ma'am, actually my hand was penning. Ma'am, here this bone is fractured. I told you, right?
okay, okay, okay. So give in. And also, you struggle when you're talking, you look for Hindi fillers, matlab, to, right? You struggle with that while conveying. And you use the word right very often, right? Right? So this is called takiya kalam in Hindi, right? When you use right, when you use this word. So be careful, try and avoid that, okay? Otherwise, I like your enthusiasm. I really like your sense of expression. It is very endearing. Anil is very analytically oriented. He asks very, so is Vishwanath actually. Both of them are intellectually oriented. They ask very analytical questions. So, which shows the analytical mindset. Apart from that, all three of you and the people in the first session also are very proactive. But since this is a communication class, some things are very important. For example, how do you open a conversation? So my question is for Ritik, but nowhere was hello Ritik, how are you? My question to you is this: whether it was Anil, whether it was Vishwanath, right? Throughout this round, I cut you short, but in any other round, there was never a point wherein you said, "Oh, thanks for your answer." Ritik, when he said, "I will not pick up that bag," in conversation you have to acknowledge and then rebuttal, right? So you have to say, okay, I appreciate that you don't want to pick that back, but I was wondering, is that actually true, right? You straight away went, nobody is going to judge you, pick the bag. So in group discussion, in an interview, when you have group discussion, people will notice all of this. Is Vishwanath acknowledging a thank you? Is Ritik acknowledging and then giving his point of view? Are you greeting each other? You have points for all of this, right? So that is why I want more and more people to switch out of, which is very disappointing. Out of 65 people totally, only 6 children turned on their camera. Imagine, it was less than 10% of the class. We need to have these discussions. This is a safe space. This classroom is a safe space. We can discuss politics, we can discuss religion, we can discuss gender stereotypes, we can discuss these things, because it is you all who are going to build a strong nation and a strong global environment, right? So uh, this is a room where you bring in value, where you build also value systems. So Nafal will go back from here. What he has seen, what he has learned is something that he will try to avoid or use in his own country. When you all are having these discussions, what comes out of this discussion you will use or avoid in your future, right? So please participate. I can only give feedback when we are talking.